Hey everyone, it's me and also Lag. Say hi, Lag.
I need that fucking twink incinerated. Do you realize how much Droll and Lockbird has broken my brain? I'm reading cards that are like so broken that you could never imagine. A card could read like draw seven, and I'll be like, I mean, it's alright, but it does lose to Droll. That motherfucker needs to be gone. I
Oh,
play Sharks, and I hate that card so fucking much.
form.
Also,
Uh, the format may have been found dead in a ditch. I'm going to start. All right, let's start with the Draco Tail stuff that got hit.
pause. One more thing I want to say. One more thing I want to say. There's actually two more things. Number one, I am keeping. I have a. It's like a bingo space. Imagine it as like a figurative bingo space where there's at least one meme number feature. So like when they turn Paradise Smasher to 6, 7 points, or a bunch of the synchros to 21 points. That's a figurative bingo space. Point number two. They need to hit dimension. They need to hit dimension of Fissure and Macrocosmos. Those cards are not okay. The fact of the matter is, the fact that they stop you from using your graveyards is already bad enough in a format where spell trap removal is pretty bad because you don't have like Nightmare Phoenix and shit. But they also turned off turn one interactions. A lot of Onomat players were like main decking. Well, not a lot. A few Onomat players were like main decking Dimensional Fissure because if you activate Dimensional Fissure, you aren't legally allowed to send Droll and Lockbird, like activate Droll and Lockbird on your opponent. Like it's just such a stupid floodgate. I mean, part of it's just like Yu-Gi-Oh rules nonsense, where despite the card saying it vanishes instead, you're not allowed to send it to the graveyard regardless. And somehow that affects pendulums. Thankfully, that doesn't matter in Genesis format. I don't know. I just hope to see something done to Macrocosmos and Dimensional Fissure are the only cards that weren't listed that I'm like, these cards need to be hit. Yeah. Really, dude? Fuck. Why would you do that? That's like the whole reason to play the deck. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. All right. Flame to 3? Oh, that's fine. You have no. I'm gonna start playing Spellbook, man. I'm going to like overcorrect for Droll. I'm gonna be playing so many decks that instantly die if Droll touches them. Oh my god, I can play Monadium again, dude. Fuck, I can play Monarch. God, I hate Droll and Lockbird. Yes, yes, yeah. No way, dude. They saw after the last points update, they were like, oh yeah, Nibiru at 5 points. Man, they're all complaining that we're putting Nibiru at 5 points. How about Nibiru at 6 points? Okay, I will say, I do think there is a market for a few cards to be put into point values that don't exist right now. Because there are some decks where I'm like, oh, I have like enough points where I'm put into like a weird situation where like there's a lot of times you'll be left with like 19 points on a deck. So you can go like playset of Warner and then like like a single 10 point like Heavy Storm or something that doesn't really feel that good. Um, Being able to sort of like often you go for like another playset of a 3 point card and then you're left with like 1 point. It just feels like dog shit to put a 1 point card in. I like the idea of them putting like I want to see 2 point cards, and 8 points is good. I mean 6 points. I'm sorry. Where the fuck is Swen? Those are the only Radiant Typhoon hits. No, I need you to run that by me again. So you said Cicada King to 10, fine. Chant to what? Chant to 10. Okay, that's good. What else? Okay, that makes sense. Rest in peace, Burning Abyss. Dude, I need them to bring back Terror Top. Dude, Speedroid is in such a bad place right now. They gotta relax this Terror Top shit, man. Well, sort of, right? Like you still have the great extra deck monsters. It's just that like making like you can't like make shooting you like make Riser to like help your combos. And also on top of that, making what's it called? Crystal Wing is super hard at Genesis. Yeah, oh, I know. The fucking Colonel Placker not being there does suck, but that's true. Dude, okay, but like they do have literally Soul Charge in the extra deck. Like you have to admit, they do have a Synchro 4 that's better than Herald of the Arclight. At that point, at some point, you just gotta be like, oh, it's Synchro 3, right? My bad. All right, what's the next hit? Okay, 10 is crazy, but I love it. Xeno to 10. Oh, Xeno's the extra deck guy, right? Are those the only Hecka hands hit? You know what? That's fair. Okay, I will say. Um, didn't you also feel like that like the big problem with Genesis like in the last couple months was they just didn't hit a lot of the newer decks like Archmage and Radiant Typhoon just didn't get hit. And now that they were like, oh, we're gonna hit Cool Tune and Hecka Hands, I was like a little apprehensive. But if they're giving the deck like what 25 points total. Like that's fair. Like there's Hecka Hands is not a deck by itself. You need to play like something else that supports illusions, and a lot of times that ends up being like a Nightmare Apprentice and the Chimera stuff, all of which has a reasonable amount of points on it already. Those cards could be -10. Those cards could be -10 points. The deck wouldn't be playable. Just move on. 70 points. Okay, I'm sorry. This is like when you this is like when you read like Tekken 8 patch notes, and they're like, oh yeah, this move used to be plus 27, now it's +3. It just makes you wonder how the fuck that made it to live servers. Did we really think that the circular that's better than circular itself, but also less restrictive than less restrictive. The archetype surrounding it is way less restrictive. Circular itself doesn't lock you meaningfully at all, but the cards that you get off circular all lock you. I know exactly what you're gonna say. It's fucking Super Quan, isn't it? Oh, that's true actually. With Drogon, that is fucked. We'll just start citing Lancia. It's fine. That's not needed. Really not needed. That one I like. Ripper. Ripper is like by far the most toxic card that K9 has available to it. I don't like them nerfing Yoko Yoko at 13 points is already. I will say there was this one fucking crazy deck that I played on ladder that was on like what the fuck's like Cosmo Wicked Witch, the level 5 Omni Negate. That deck was fucking insane. It ended on like Cyber Dragon Infinity plus the Chronomaly rank 5 that negates a monster plus some Ripper and shit. Like it was unbeatable. But I don't think the case hit was necessary. The case was one of the few cards that wasn't hit in K9, and I think that was fine. What could they even use that in? Is this like a preparation hit for the new Dark Magician? Spiral Poggers. Spiral with no double helix. Take me back to wave 1. That card is not good in this format. I'm sorry, if anybody tries to convince you that Mathmech Circular is good in Genesis, they are lying to you, folks. Mathmech Circular, Mathmech Circular is like Potential Man, but in a bad way. Like a card like Fusion Deployment is Potential Man, but in an awesome way. Obviously Circular is a powerful card, but the Mathmech package of like circular, like a circular diameter, like addition or something like that, Laplacian and or Alimbertian super factorial, it just doesn't work in Genesis because the cyber slot is so detrimental. Cybers, like what you forget is that Cybers and Lynx are so intrinsically tied together to each other that it's really hard. Like there's so few non-Link Cybers. Like Salomon Great fucking Mirage Salio is a Cybers Xyz, I guess. It's tough. I do think that it's fair that they wanted to put some points on it. 15 points is not the hit they think that it is. I get that, but the problem is that all of those lines exist in a world where you're playing another rank 4 strategy that's already good. That's not sad at all. That card is fucking broken. You're talking about Therion King Regulus, right? The most insane card of all time just isn't Omni. That's fair. Okay. Okay, did you? I don't know how you felt about this. I didn't like when they talked about Crossout being extra expensive because they were like, "Oh, the counters should be more expensive than the counters." Bitch, it was already more expensive. The only hand traps that were like more expensive than Crossout were Ash Blossom, and like Cyber Gear Gamma. All the hand traps were already cheaper than Crossout, and the odds of you drawing Crossout when your opponent draws a turn-ending hand trap are much lower than either you drawing Crossout when they don't or you not drawing Crossout when they do. Like, I don't really like this hit. The Rafflesia hit makes a lot of sense because it's an extra deck guy. This hit, not so much. Dude, they should have kept Crossout at 10. Crossout is not the same quality of a card as Rafflesia. Nice. Why are we not just putting, first of all, you can even put it at 6, and then, second of all, why are we not putting this card at 100? What is up with okay, then just put it at fucking 86. I'm sorry. We need to talk about this. Why do they put Paradise Smasher to 67 points? At some point, like they're just gonna eventually make another rank 5 deck eventually that's gonna break Paradise Smasher again. Like VFD is at 100. The VFD is at 100. Shockmaster is at 100. Why aren't Rongominiad and Paradise Smasher also at 100? It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I think that's fair. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. The other end boards are better. You need to understand that Droll and Lockbird is a 33-point card. Hitting Magnus in a format where Droll and Lockbird instantly wins you the game makes sense. Did they hit any other super X Pearly Noir? Okay, I was about to say, like, Pearly is the most egregiously hit deck in this game, dude. They hit that deck is still not playable, but you know what? Whatever it takes for the Genesys devs to sleep at night, just move on. Sure, that card is broken. Thank fuck. Can we please bring back Carrot Top? 20! That's the trap, right? Oh, Mr. Konami, please bring Tiding to 0. Mr. Konami, please bring Tiding to 0. Mr. Konami, please bring Tiding to 0. Mr. Konami, I need to resolve 3 Tidings a game. Mr. Konami, I need to resolve 6 Tiding effects a game.
There we go. Got it working again. Sorry about that, folks. Technical issues on my side.
All right, let's move on. We were at what, Grand Entrance?
We
I
had,
was like, Grand Entrance is actually like a big bump. 33
Yeah.
to 15 is like...
It's 20.
Oh, it's 20? That's still crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could play one Grand... Like, if you were... Okay, I will say, it is kind of nerfed because Goblin Biker was just choosing to not play Grand Entrance. Just take the L and just live with the fact that the deck is mostly unhit except for the quick play spell.
Yep.
Now Big Gabonga's hit, which you're always playing.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I want to be honest, you might just be like specialing Doug Charger and shit, overlaying it to Dante. You know, we might be back to like 2015.
Yeah. Dragon Drive is 15. We've talked about this. That hit is needed. Dragon Drive is what lets Punk bridge into Psychic. It is what lets Psychic bridge into Punk. It is
well, I mean, I feel like another thing is like Extreme Session because I mean it's cards like Extreme Session that it's like those junk speeder builds where you're like, I'll just draw 15 cards off Hyper Librarian. I'll probably be able to draw into a floodgate at some point and just win the game, right? Like Punk is sort of able to do that, except the cards that read you win the game aren't floodgates. Sometimes there are. Sometimes you just draw into Gravity Collapse with Punk and just win the game.
Gravity Collapse is cope. You shouldn't be playing it. If you want to play a counter trap, play Mind Over Matter.
That sounds like a Magic card.
Mind Over Matter is a counter trap. Tribute a Psychic monster, negate something.
I'm sorry. I refuse. Gravity Collapse reads you win the game when your opponent performs. This is not. You didn't understand, Meister. This is not This is a format where you will always be normal summoning a monster in this one. It's not like other than exactly Dragon Ruler, I can't think of a single fucking deck that doesn't normal summon.
The best thing about this hit, to be entirely honest, is it really makes you have to think about E-Telly, like as a card in your deck.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Like, I was on E-Telly, because I think E-Telly is really good in this deck. I'm probably just going to replace...
Really? Over Teleport Fusion? Can't you only search one of them?
No, you search 2.
Well, but you're like setting E-Telly, though. Like, you're willing to do that?
That's not necessarily what it is. E-Telly lets Punk bridge into Psychic significantly more easily.
I understand that, but from my knowledge, the only cards that let you search E-Telly do so via setting it. Right?
Mind Procedure just hard searches it.
Okay, well, that makes more sense. Okay, fair enough.
It's like there's a Mind Procedure line where it's super important.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. I mean, I do think that hits to Punk are A, warranted, B, necessary, C, probably not enough. But
I think the deck is still the deck is I think not with this hit because it means it doesn't get to play as many hand traps as it did in the past. Because I'm just cutting Droll for a 0-point piece of non-engine now.
Yeah, I mean even then, right? Like Extreme Fever is just such a crazy card in terms
of
insulating you. And also.
Regular.
No, go for it.
I assume you're talking about the Xyz 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that card is really...
That's Fever.
That's Fever. You called it Extreme Fever. It's just Fever.
Okay. No, what I'm trying to say is that, like, I think losing 15 points for Punk, it sucks, but you have to admit, being able to never ever have to think about Droll again is so much more valuable than that.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Galaxy Photon Dragon to 15, Nash Knight to 15.
Nash Knight to 15? Dude, I played fucking Shark! Cut me some slack, dude!
Yeah. Zenmaity to 15 from 33.
Oh yeah. No. Well, okay. It's crazy. Okay. Do they not know that windup is fucking broken?
Hunter to 86.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alan Bershon.
I'm gonna be honest. I would be fine with Hunter at 100 if it means I can play Zenmate.
Yeah.
Like even like people think that I'm gonna be honest. Wind up Hunter is holding back Wind up as a deck.
You're right. Anyway, Alan
Like,
Bershon to 20 as well.
I always thought that this card needed to be points. The fact of the matter is that any deck that could just make a format rank 4 could just search its non-archetypal power 1 of 100-point spell that reads you win the game. Like, I mean, I don't think that like painful choice is a good example, because if you're if you're at painful choice isn't something that takes you from a point where you've already built up to winning the game. It takes you from a point where you've not built up to a point where you have built up. But like, you know, like let's say a card that just was as powerful as painful choice, but needed you to have something to threaten an OTK on the next turn. You could always just search that with this card.
All right, now for a bunch of 4 cards that went down in points. Primera to 2, Trudea to 1.
Okay.
Maizen the Battle Ninja to 0, Yagura Maru the Armor Ninja to 0.
Dude, that ninja tester must be the greatest untapped talent in human
It's
history.
Jesse Cotton. It's just gotta be Jesse.
Does Jesse play ninja?
He brought ninja to a YCS during Kashtira format and almost topped with it.
Well, I mean that's fair though. In that format, setting a monster was game determinative.
Yeah. Anyway, Deception of the Sinful Spoils to 40. That's the one that searches all of them.
Oh, Deception. No, Deception is Azamina.
Oh, it's one of the Azamina ones. That's right. And then
Deception is the one that I somehow I've gained more knowledge about the Diabellstar stuff than I possibly could have imagined.
Yeah.
Deception is the one that lets you tribute a something from hand or field and then add an Azamina card from your deck to hand. So you normally search Hollowed Azamina, activate Hollowed Azamina, go into Murcielago. Murcielago adds you something, and then you're just doing Cold Fusion from there.
All right.
This was needed, by the way. Murcielago was already points, but the fact of the matter is, White Forest Azamina Diabellstar Lore Slop was significantly harmed by the fact that every single fucking deck in the world was playing Droll and Lockbird. Now that not every deck is playing Droll and Lockbird, you do need to hit that deck.
Yeah. Snake Eyes Ass and Snake Eyes Poopler are 0.
I don't know why they ever thought these fucking cards needed points. What the hell do you think they're gonna make with it? The fucking Lyrilisk Wrestle Starling?
Yeah,
there's no links, man. What the fuck do you think they're gonna do with Snake Eyes?
Yeah, Ash is literally just 3 more Lyrilusk starters.
I will say, many people will not tell you the woke truth. Snake Eye Poplar. Snake Eye Poplar. Many people don't know this. No, not Snake Eye Ash. Not Snake Eye Poplar. Snake Eye Ash has 800, 100 stats. So we will be jamming this in Monarch.
It's a Monarch based. Anyway,
Ash is a Squire.
Yeah. Hidden City to 0.
Hidden City. Whoa. Hidden City, like the fucking Subterror card?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want that deck to be playable?
Well, they don't have any floodgates, so Guru Control is actually super based.
I don't think Guru can ever be based, but you know what? Go on.
Yeah. Levianeer to 0.
Whoa. Which one is Levianeer?
The level 8 that banishes 3 from grave.
Oh, Chaos Dragon Levianeer?
Yeah.
0? Oh, I've been trying to work that into some. Oh, wait, what was it? It was at like 10 or 20.
It was at 10.
Yeah, I've been trying to work that into some slot piles, like some Lightsworn Burning Abyss adjacent shit. And I was like, oh, this card is good, but it's not good enough to be this point. So I was like, this is not worth an extra spot. I might be looking into that.
Yeah. Dragon's Light and Darkness to 3.
To 3? The lad spell card?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Wait. Dragon's Light and Darkness. Is this only work for light and dark monsters? Because if not, I am jamming 3 of this into Dragon Maid. No, it's only for level 8, so never mind. Oh, this is gonna be well, no, because all the galaxy stuff is light, so never mind.
I am opening up Excavate right now in a separate tab.
No. It's shuffle a level 8 dragon monster from your hand, add a level 8 dragon monster with a different attribute from your deck.
Yeah. I mean there is still like a use case for this, right?
I mean, also it does just it does protect your dragons in the
Yeah.
worst case scenario.
Uh-huh. And then asceticism and Xian's dojo to 0.
Literally, what the fuck? What do you think you're gonna do with this deck? Does Xian Pass hasn't been good for like a decade, dude.
Dojo is almost threatening, but it's not.
Literally, as long as Gateway remains at 100 points, this deck will not be good. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to buff 6 Sam, let them play 6 Sam. The deck's not good, but the deck's a little bit better, but they don't FTK. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
go for it, dude.
Barrier of the Voiceless Voice from 33 to 20.
Oh, that's actually big, dude.
Yeah.
Voiceless Voice is a deck that one of the potential mans of this format.
It's now really a potential man. Nadir Servant to 20.
When you just said those words to me, dog. Nadir Servant?
Nadir Servant from 33 to 20.
You're talking about the Dogmatica Searcher Nadir Servant.
Yes.
That card is broken, dude.
You're goddamn right it is.
My Ritual Dogmatica deck is going to go nuclear with this.
I'm not even gonna play it in Ritual Dogmatica. I'm gonna play fucking Dogmatica Monolith.
This card is fucking
crazy.
Yeah.
The line there, it doesn't work as well because Arclight is a shit ton of points, but you go Nadir Servant, you send Arclight to add white relic.
I would say Ritual Dogmatica is one of the worst decks I've ever played. I love it, but it's so bad.
And then
you could give that deck 40 copies of Nadir Servant. It's not doing a goddamn thing.
Some lab changes. Welcome and big welcome to 20. Lady.
That's fair.
Lady Labyrinth to 40.
I mean, in a format where not only DD Crow is prevalent, Skullmeister is prevalent, but also you can't play like Dimensional Barrier, and all of like the trap trick, trap hall, like trap tracks, all that shit is points. This deck should not be as high pointed. Now, do I like playing against this deck? I mean, not really. Lady is still. I mean, not Lady. Yeah, Lady is still a hand rip. Like it's still annoying, but like whatever.
No, Lovely is the hand rip.
Yeah, I mean, I like that this deck is sort of able to play on turn 0.
Yeah. What I'm excited to play more IKEA Lab because I like that build.
Dude, I will say the Fiends Labyrinth Archfiend is one of my favorite cards of all time.
Oh yeah. I have ruined multiple. I have helped in ruining multiple alt formats with that card.
I mean, it's just one of those cards that's always like.
Yeah.
It's so pushed for how like the rarities and shit that it's printed at.
There's this very playable deck in my favorite format, Common Charity, where you play 3 Archfiend, all of the furniture, 3 Fair Welcome, 1 Barrage, and then 3 Backjack with like an engine to set up a normal trap. In Common Charity,
it's like Fiend Slot, but with more of an emphasis on lab.
The build I was playing it in was Lab Tricks actually, because Murmelio is a common.
Oh, that'll do it.
And you just play 3. You play 3 Murmelio, a Sarah.
Speaking of that, can we talk about how Trap Tricks? What a poor fucking deck, dude. They had a pretty good extract monster, and it's just been fucked over by other people wanting to abuse it to stop hand traps.
And then
you don't even have Sarah.
Time for your section. It has 1 nerf and 3 3 buffs.
1 nerf.
Philia Regis to 10.
Let me guess. The nerf is going to be Xiao to 33, which I can live with. It's going to be Tiding to 0, Ladies to 10. What's the fuck's the other buff? Granganol to 0?
Philia Regis to 10.
I can literally I would remove that card from every deck. I don't care.
Xiao to 10. Ladies to 10.
Ladies was Ladies was 20. Holy fuck, I can't believe that.
Tidying to 5.
Tidying to 5. Having the point of this deck is outrageous. Philia Regis is a very good card. It is not good enough to justify 10 points. I will be taking Filia Regis out, and I will probably just be jamming a second copy, another copy of like House Dragon Link or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm so totally fine with this.
And then time for my section. Emergent.
Branded, dude. This is. I'm gonna be honest. I've co-opted into being part of the branded experience.
No, branded is later. This is a different part of my section. Emergence to 10.
Sword Soul? You're a Sword Soul player?
Yes.
You play like every like cool deck with like a bunch of diverging lines, and then Sword Soul?
The two types of decks I like are decks that have very easy combos with high depth of interaction, and decks with very complicated combos and high depths of interaction.
Oh, so like you like so that's fair. I like decks that have high combos, like a high complexity and like high ceilings.
Like as much
to have low, but like normal summon Alistair, and then way up at the top is like DD and Dragon.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that shit in the middle.
Yeah. Like as much as I love branded, I also love shit like Salamangreat, Marincess, Orchist, and Sword Soul is right there among those.
I mean, Salad is a deck that you could legitimately. Like, you could still cook people with Salad today if you were good enough.
I've cooked people with I've cooked Malice players on Marincess.
I mean, you cooked... Dude, when you played Marincess against me, I mean, I will say, Zealantis is one hell of a card, but, like, you know...
I also have 3 years... I've also have experience with the deck since before the most recent wave of support.
Right.
I was playing that shit before we got Spring Girl.
I mean, that makes sense.
And then Ashuna to 3.
Which one is Ashuna?
Ashuna is the summon from deck 1.
Oh, wasn't that part like way more expensive before?
It was 13.
Yeah, okay, that's a big buff.
There's no monk.
What?
There's no monk.
I get that, but even then, that's like having worms are like a really powerful type, man. Being able to add more have more worms on your field is good.
Yeah.
What did Emergence go to, and what was it at? I think it was at 33, right?
It was at 25 because they had already dropped its points once, and now it is at 10.
Oh baby, people are gonna be, dude. I'm gonna be honest. You could do anything with that deck, unless they drop like Baron to 40 points. You're not winning with that deck.
Yeah, because you have to end on like Keesing instead, who's significantly worse.
Yeah, like Longwant, what is it? Chenging is great,
yeah.
But like Chenging is not good enough to win you a game.
Yeah, like you just unfortunately you are kind of just playing the artisan build.
And Shishao is still like 33 points, right?
Yeah, you play the artisan build but with 1 Shishao instead of 2.
Yeah, and also like the problem is that like all of like you cannot play Sword Soul by itself. I'm pretty sure like you need something else that gives you worms.
Yeah.
So you can do like the Mare bullshit. You can do Yang Zings.
10.
You can do
the 10E because you turn on the 10E cards in engine, they're still really good.
No, that's fair. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah. Anyway, Ding Dong to 20.
Speaking of the Yang Zings.
Yeah, and then Charge to 25. Charge of the Light Brigade.
Oh my god, there's no way you just said Charge of the Light Brigade 25. I can play 3 Charge and 2 Dragonling?
Yep.
I love Light Sword! 1,000,000 years of milling!
Anyway, time for some shenanigans and chicanery. So I'm gonna start with the unhits for adventure. Right to 0, Water Enchantress to 0.
Okay, did they put Griffin at like 50?
Griffin is 50, yeah.
Damn, I can't believe I called that.
Doesn't matter, the engine is still playable. Illegal Knight is a quick effect.
I mean, that's fair, but also, like, I mean, all the decks that really want to play it have like a lot of like Dragon Ruler can play adventure.
Yeah, it's just
it never normal summons.
Yeah. Adventure Dragon Ruler with just setting up Illegal Knight sounds good to me.
That's fair.
Illegal Knight is still 2 bounces. And then Glad's Tamer Editor is now 80, but Proving Ground and Rejection are both 0.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Glad's is a boomer archetype, so I've not spent much time.
Tamer Editor reads, if this card resolves, shoot your opponent.
What, is it like Soul Charge from deck?
Not quite that. You're just set up like 6 negates.
Okay, well that'll do it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, oh, it literally just once per turn summons a Glad from extra.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
Do Glads like lock you into fusion? Can you like overlay with these fuckers?
You can. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would definitely help.
Yeah. But
Glads with Rongo Miniad? Hold up. They might have
it's
just made the song of the summer.
they're not making Rongo. They're making their in-archetypal stuff, which is like,
Also really good. Yeah, no, I mean, I think Glads is fucking cool, dude.
yeah.
I'm glad that deck. I'm glad that deck is getting some play.
Yeah. It's, yeah, like you can play it without Tamer Editor. It's just that Tamer Editor's fucking busted as shit.
Dude, let me tell you, I know a really angry buff guy on YouTube that has more than enough test bears to sort you out if you need something.
Oh yeah, don't we all? And then Crystron, Sulfador to 5, Inclusion to 25, Smiger and Thisfern to 0.
Sulfador and Sulfador are 5 each.
Yep.
Inclusion went down 8 points. Thisfern, ooh, dude, you could, that's pretty, dude, I might be playing Crystron.
Crystron's very playable, but in like really cool ways. I like Crystron.
There's like a couple of 5s that special themselves out of the hand too. I mean, like, we need to accept the fact that Cyber Dragon Infinity is just a fucking broken card, right? Like,
yeah.
I will say a lot of the extra deck stuff you can do in Crystron is a lot weaker. Like, you can't make Dawn Dragster because Dawn Dragster's not worth the 20 points.
Yeah.
Cyber Dragon Infinity is 20 points, and you do play this is good, but like it is 20 points
Yeah.
still. Metalskeletons is good.
You're just set up carrying Gandrax plus Cluster plus Infinity.
Yeah. Did they hit Tristros?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, I think these changes for Crystron are exciting and also fair. Like,
yeah.
25 is when you start to be like, oh, I might play this.
Yeah. Anyway, branded
Oh, please.
TFAV to 40, so the spell to 40.
No, you gotta tell me their full names.
The Fallen and the Virtuous to 40.
Okay.
You know, Albion Online to 5.
Albion White?
Branded.
Oh, the X-Deck one, okay.
Yeah. And then Titaniclad, Sprint, Gargle, and Brigran to 0.
Yeah, dude, Titaniclad and Gargle to 0? Oh, dude, Branded Dragon is so bad.
And then the Dragon that Devours the Dogma to 5.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The problem with the Fallen and the Virtuous is that every single card that searches it was also points. Now most of the cards that search it are also points. Like
now
you
just
can get it off you can get off Granganel and Titaniclad, I'm pretty sure.
It creates really interesting things where branded players are now going to have to make decisions as to whether they play 1 and 1 or 2 of one or the other.
Okay. Let me ask you this: as a branded player, do you think the Fallen and the Virtuous is the same power level as Branded Fusion?
No, but I would rather play one. But I think playing 1 and 1 is better than playing 2 Branded Fusion.
I think that's fair. I mean, the thing is, Branded Fusion is searchable, so that kind of changes the.
Yeah. So is this. They're both searchable.
Right, but like I feel like Branded. I would much. I don't know. I just have a phobia of quick play spells. This one time, I tried to set a quick play spell and activate it on the same turn, and then I learned that you can't activate them on the same turn you set them, and I've sort of hated quick play spells ever since then.
And then they changed some points on the Metalmorph stuff. The search spell is 0, but the Omni Negate is 33.
That's good. The fucking Red Eyes Metalmorph shit. I saw that more times than I care to admit, and it was always extremely frustrating.
Yeah, it's still playable, but it's worse. And then Light End and Dark End are both 1 point now.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Fuck! I might have to. That's you need to understand. They buffed Dragon Maid in 3 different ways this patch. Holy.
Yeah, and then just some generic stuff. Ass Synchron to 1.
Wait, Ass Synchron. Oh, like the
Assault Synchron.
The guy that looks like he's like a jet engine.
Yes.
Wait, no, that's Jet Synchron. No, Ass Synchron is the guy that has like a big tits, right? Assault Synchron. Yeah, like he's got like a big chest. I'm thinking of the right one. Yeah, Ass Synchron.
Yeah.
I mean, that card's good, but you know, that card was good for like a very specific reason at a very specific time.
Change of Heart to 7.
Good.
We have mind control in the format. You're not playing this.
And also, Snatch Steal was also 7.
Snatch Steal to 5.
Okay, well, that changes things.
Karma Cannon to 3.
Probably should be 0, but you know what, that's fine. I don't want to give fast players more than what we already have.
Impulse to 20.
Still not worth it. Unless it gets to 15, we're not playing.
Yeah. Spiral to 0.
Spiral?
Dominus Spiral.
Spiral to 0? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, this card it's good, but it's not broken.
I might start, like, side decking that in, like, a shark.
Yeah. Not Pot of Duality. The spell card called Duality to 3 points.
3 points? That card is busted!
You're right. Foolish Burial Goods to 7.
Okay, I will say, Foolish Burial Goods decks were getting away with fucking murder in this format. If you had a deck that could start a combo off of... Wait, no. Yeah, if you had a combo that could start off of FG, you were so happy, because it was 9 points for a playset.
Yep. Pre-mat to 3.
Sure.
Doomsy is such a fake deck, that's fine. Reborn to 5.
Sure.
Dimension Fusion to 40, Return from the Different Dimension to 40.
Oh, that's based. That's actually so fucking based. Dude, Dimension Fusion to 40? Fuck. I will say, Dimension Fusion is basically just like Soul Charge.
For some decks, yeah.
Yeah, and the Soul Charge is also 40 points.
Yeah. And then...
Okay, here's the thing, right? Okay, as a person who has severe, like, I feel bad about missing out. I feel bad that I never got to experience, like, 2015 to 2018, just draw the Soul Charge Lil Bro formats.
No, it was like that...
Do I think they should make Soul Charge... Do I think they should make Soul Charge free? No. Do I think they should make it free for, like, 2 months? Yes.
Okay, so Soul Charge was at 1 until 2019.
I know, dude. Like, that card got banned when I was in, like, high school.
That card got banned in, like, TOS format.
That's crazy to me. Also, I don't understand how I don't really understand how you're able to, like, resolve Soul Charge going first, because you don't have a battle phase. Because there's some cards that you can't resolve because you don't have a battle phase, like the new Galaxy Eyes card they're releasing, the Halktuba. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's based to allow cards like. Also, Dimension Fusion is like super searchable. You can get it off like for Scorpio and shit like that.
Nope. All of the cards say except Dimension Fusion.
I am almost sure go for Scorpio.
Well, Scorpio, it's Cobra.
Hold on.
Nope, you can search it off Cobra. A lot of them say...
Dude, there's no... I can't think of a single card that's except Dimension.
I can think of a few. Or is it... No, it's not Dimension Fusion, it's...
Diffusion, right? It's Diffusion.
It's Diffusion Wave Motion.
Yeah, I was like, because that's on Fright for Factory event.
You can...
Dude, I will say... That might cook. Like, Dimension Fusion is always a card that I've wanted to cook with. Return from a Different Dimension should be like 20 points, because it's a trap.
Well, they've changed it, so now Diffusion Wave Motion is just not treated as a fusion card.
Oh, so that text just doesn't work anymore? Wonderful. Love you, Konami. You know what I do think... Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Okay, I need to reread Duality, because I must be smoking fucking crack. Tribute a lighter dark monster, special something from your hand or extra deck with the same original type and level, but a different original attribute. Dude, what the fuck are we talking about? Just tribute your wolf, summon a level 4 dark from your extra deck? During your main phase, you can banish this card to your graveyard, then trigger 1 light and dark monster, shuffle them both and draw 1 card. Yeah, no, this card is just broken, dude! I'm gonna be playing this in Lightsworn BA.
Yep. Let's look at the... It's not T dark, it's A dark. There are 10...
Wait, Meister, give me 1 second, I need to check something, I need to check the attribute, Hukin, the Runic Wigs. I need to check what this bitch's attribute... Oh, she's a fucking light. God damn it! Any level 3 dark now, any level 2 dark now just Oh, so now I have another way to get into Cupid and Sprite. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Yo, you can summon Chorozo in Lightsworn. You definitely couldn't do that before.
Just this Chorozo? That card is so goofy.
Yeah, this card's unironically, this card is seen play multiple times. Yo, you can summon Magic-y Beast and Ansiala Bolas. This triggers on Fusion Summon. Fuck. Wait, does it ignore summoning conditions? It does not, so you can't summon Crush Card Dragon.
Sorry. My mom just called me. So I didn't hear anything after I said that you could find another way you can after Sprite called me.
Yeah. My first thought was, the level 4 Magic Key guy. But no. That requires it to be Fusion summoned.
I will say, like, the ones that you summon a guy straight from the extra deck are often quite restrictive because they do say, like, on Synchro Summon or on Fusion Summon.
You can summon Cammy on Wizard for combo lines.
I'm just gonna look for Dark Fusion and Synchros.
Yeah. No, there's only 10 options. Chorozo is the best one.
There's no way that's fucking.
Well, Caliga is the.
I said.
Well, Caliga is the best one, but Caliga is also 100 points.
Yeah, that's fair. Yo, Cupid. Oh no, Cupid pitches on Synchro Summon. Never mind, you might be right.
It's also a light.
Wait a second, dude, and this. Yeah, but like well, I mean, I guess that's right? You can't do that without a level. You would need a level 4 Dark.
Yeah.
You can play this shit in. Oh no, you can't play that shit in Phantom Knights. They lock the shit out of you in that deck.
This is a must-be special summon by sending the above cards. Duality does not ignore summoning conditions.
Okay, give me a second. Fusion Synchro, level 3. It needs to be a. Where the fuck is the attribute counter? It needs to be a light level 3. I'm looking for BA stuff. The Star Ham. That doesn't do a goddamn thing.
Munin.
Yeah, Munin is. What do you want to do? Fucking gain 1,000 life points every turn? Add the runic allure? Like, dude, come on.
No, we're gonna play Trap BA like it's 2014 all over again.
Dude, Fire Lake Turbo.
It's just gonna be Trap.
I think there's definitely something you can do with this card. Like something in the Magistus extra deck has to do something broken with this. I would say Chorozo might actually be like a play.
No, Chorozo probably is the play. We could get Traveler as well. Burning Abyss has the most insane cards, and then also it has Malakota.
I'm sorry, those cards are not insane. They all just kill themselves. they printed wave after wave of cards specifically designed to make sure the deck doesn't kill itself.
Well, I mean, I'm talking specifically about like Traveler is just Soul Charge.
That's fair.
Good and Evil is just Rhoda. It has to.
Every card of that deck is Rhoda.
Yeah. Dante, like not gay Dante, regular Dante.
Alright, move on. Next one.
That's the end of the list.
Wait. Dude, Silvera. You could get Silvera with 6.
You can in fact get Silvera. There definitely isn't a deck in the format that wasn't hit at all this list that can fusion summon a Silvera.
That's fair.
Or Ilya Sylvia. Yeah.
I'm talking about Silvera, not Ilya Sylvia.
Yeah, I know. I had a brain fart.
That's the book. I'm gonna be honest. We will be cooking.
We will be cooking.
The Lightsworn, dude. Yeah, it's hard. You just don't get to have decks that are all gas anymore. Every single card is a power 3 of that you just try to make 40 guys that all give you other guys, but you cannot play non-engine. I fucking love that deck stuff so much.
Let me find the stuff that was put to 0. I'm gonna see if there's any good 0. No, this deck can't play Spiral. It relies on Lights and Darks too much.
Wait, are there any 9s that you can make with this?
Alright, never mind. It turns out the updates to Psychic Punk were actually extremely easy. I just swapped the Drolls for DD Crow.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude. I mean, a lot of people are just gonna start swapping their Drolls for Nibs.
Yep. Well, there's not more names you can play in this deck because we're already maxed out on every good name. And some of the bad ones.
I'm gonna be honest, I think Duality might be a play with the 8.
Yep. Oh, no, wait. I am going to have to cut one of my Jam Fevers. It's fine. There's not a duration in this list right now. Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna screenshot this list. I believe I have in fact cooked.
It's just your same fucking list, dude. I don't care. You know what?
Yep.
If they ever give an archetype negative points, it should be Flower Party.
No, Flower Guardian is already good in this format. I know multiple Flower Guardian players.
I don't even know one.
That's because they all live in Rogue's Court and Dimax Court.
Hold up. What the fuck is it called? Crystal Wing. I know. Oh, that's Crystal Wing's a fucking wind. I don't know why I thought it was a light.
Yeah, no. So anyway, yeah.
There has to be something that just like gives you a negate that's a light or a dark. What about like Red Rising? Well, Red Rising, no, because that's a dark archetype that's trying to get to a dark extra.
If you can get a 9.
Yeah, right. Like I'm thinking about like can Generator do anything with this shit?
Probably. Ours one of them. Mardell's a light.
Look at the Fusion Synchro 9 pool.
Yeah, we can tribute Mardell for Hot Red.
Mardell's a light, so we can go Chimera tech fucking Overdragon. Fuck off.
No, we can tag her into Archfiend Abyss.
Guardian Chimera. Yeah, dude.
That requires no, it's Archfiend Abyss. That's what you get off the Mardell.
Phantom of Yubel. That's no.
Lag. I've said it like 4 times. You just get Hot Red.
Oh. What is Hot Red gonna do for you?
It's an Omni Negate.
Oh, I thought you were talking about King Palam.
No, I'm talking Archfiend Abyss.
Oh, Abyss, right.
Anyway,
I think that's honestly, I think running 9 points in your deck to convert any Mardell into an Omni Negate is worth it.
It's 29 points, but yes.
What do you mean 29 points?
Hot Red is 20.
Oh, because Abyss is 20, right?
Yeah. Abyss is 20.
That's tough, man. I might consider the problem with Duality in Dragon Maid specifically is that the deck doesn't have a lot of lights and darks. Like Chamber is like the only one that's like a dark that you play in the main deck that's specifically Dragon Maid.
Anyway, Guan Yun is still the best card in the format.
I'm sorry, the best card in the format is Fusion Deployment, especially with these branded hits, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, good list. I'm excited to see what I can.
No. Good list is underselling it. Every time I see a list, I'm gonna say this right now. The Genesys devs aren't listening to this, but like I know that there's gonna be somebody that sees this. People are going to find new things to complain about. You are going to get killed by Gravity Collapse. Problem is that Yu-Gi-Oh is a flawed cave at its core, and it results in situations like that where creating unfun game states is at every player's benefit. Like every player is incentivized to create unfun game states because it's the ones where they are able to win the most consistently. You are going to get fucked over by something that you feel like you shouldn't have been fucked over. But like stuff like seeing Droll go to 30 points.
It's 25, but basically.
The only thing in this format that I feel like really still needs to be addressed is whether they think that macrocosmos / dimensional fissure as an effect is worth putting points on. Because they clearly think that's worth putting points on when it comes to dimension shifter. They clearly think it's worth putting points on when it comes to different dimension ground. Yeah, different dimension ground is 10 points, but fucking macrocosmos and fissure aren't? That makes no sense.
It's because Shifter and DDG have the potential to be turn 0.
How does DDG have the potential to be turn 0?
You ever heard of a little card by the name of Arius the Labyrinth Butler?
Oh, because it's a normal trap? Fuck my chungus life, dude.
I agree. They should just hit all of them and just ban all of them.
Here's what I'll say. They should either hit all of them or put all of them to 0. Because there's no reason that Dark Law should be 70 fucking points. Hero is the most unreasonably unreasonably overhit deck of all time. Straight up 20.5 is not a 3-point card.
I'm convinced that Dark Law is only points because of the hand rip.
It's the dumbest idea ever, but why is fucking Aqua Dolphin allowed?
Because it's not a hand rip plus a floodgate, it's just a hand rip.
I guess so.
Dark.
I mean, I don't know, but even then, right? Like, look at a similarly powerful card like Herald of the Arclight. Even that card's only 50, and that card's way easier to access most of the time.
Yeah, good question. Anyway, time for me to ship this off to the editing chamber.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. You know what I forgot that didn't hit?
What?
7th attack. That card's gonna continue to be a problem. Especially with Drogon, that card's gonna continue to stay like a problem.
Yeah. I think the biggest deal with 7th Tachyon is that it's only card neutral.
It's actually card negative. It is card negative.
Yeah.
The problem with 7th Tachyon is that it allows 3 extra copies of a card in your deck that bridges 2 archetypes that have been specifically pointed with extra deck cards to not be allowed to bridge. Shit like Gallon Granite and King of the Fatal Imps and Infernal Flame. What is it called? The
Banshee.
Banshee being extra points that rank 4 strategies can't easily bridge into pyros or reptiles or rocks. It's a deliberate decision to make so you can't easily do that stuff. Now, the access of 7th Tachyon means that you are much more likely to do something they do not want you to do. And also, it's like $30. But that's also something that
I think Gallant Granite specifically is mostly just points because it's like, all right, I'll Gallant Granite search a Nibiru at the end of my combo.
Fuck that, dude. Like, I got bodied by Adamantipator like 2 weeks ago with the fucking rap type points. That deck is not dead.
I think it's also the fact that they like very much did shoot Onomat very full of holes.
With Onomat gone, I think 7th Tachyon would be less of an issue. But even then, okay, I will say, I think it's a noble idea to be like, I want these decks that are lower power to be able to search cards with 7th Tachyon. But like any rank 4 Xyz deck that's light or water can and will always be able to resort to 7th Tachyon to search their shit.
Or fire.
Oh, that's true. After that
or earth.
Sharks is not a broken deck by any means.
No.
It's powerful because it has a couple of useful plays. You know, Kraken can sometimes be useful because it's a floodgate. For some very specific decks. The deck is not that powerful. It has a very hard time getting layered interaction. There's some really weird locks on the cards.
Isn't the layered interaction less of a problem now that you have the
Lavirtue Dragon? Yes. But even then, like, there's not that many cards that let you go into Lavirtue Dragon. It's pretty much just Buzzsaw Shark and Surfacing Big Jaws that let you go into Lavirtue Dragon, because all the other sharks that are allowed to be counted as a level 3 or 5, for the most part, the good ones only count that way for number monsters, which means that you can go into Kraken, which is good, but it means you can't go into the Lavirtue Dragon. And the ones that do that also are level 5. So if they were like originally level 3, you'd be like, oh, I can still just go to Lavirtue Dragon. I mean, to be fair, you still do search Lavirtue Stream all the time, and Lavirtue Dragon is good. I mean, it's not Lavirtue Stream, it's Virtue Stream from Lavirtue Dragon. It's good regardless because you can it's a way to make a rank 3 where you can always detach material from it. Like under Droll, you can make Le Virtue Dragon with another Xyz on board, move one material from it to the other, slap Xyz Armor Fortress on top of it, or like rather like to stop yourself from being drolled, you could slap Xyz Armor Fortress on top of it, get the 2 adds off of it, and set up full armor Dark Ray Lancer without running headfirst into troll because of what is it? Xyz Armor Torpedo.
For what it's worth, this deck is about to get at least a little bit better.
What?
Whenever we get Vice Shark.
Dude, Vice Shark! Oh my fucking god! When are they giving us Vice Shark?
Good question. The moment they do, this deck is like actually a threat.
It's crazy because like they gave us a Poplar, and the Poplar is like one of the worst cards in the deck.
Yeah. What? Drake Shark?
Yeah. It's not like us, bro. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know, man. Like, this deck has a lot of good normal summons, but they are all like normal summons. And also, have you ever played with Minai Ruka?
It sucks.
It's so fucking ass, dude.